Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request today from a player over on the European Nordic and E server. He's Silver 2. This is an Ekko game of his. He goes 7, 5, and 7. It is a loss. So why do you want me to review this game specifically? He says he felt like we had the game in our hands, yet we lost it. It started off quite well with Talon getting fed. We had map control and all, and Graves was quite behind. But after 15 minutes in the game, I didn't know what to do anymore and how to break the Wukong Yumi comp alongside Darius. They got pretty annoying at that point. Okay, so we'll take a look at this. This sounds like a good early game. What do we do after 15 minutes? So let's take a look, see what you could have done. Around 12 minute, 30 minute, what should I have done? Take Drake or what? I got quite lost on that, especially since I've noticed the win con getting too strong and impossible to kill. Alright, we'll take a look at this specific. I'm going to jump into your win condition in a second. I just want to take a look at your runes. There is a lot of options to go for Ekko runes, so I want to quickly talk about that. So you're on Dark Harvest. I think Dark Harvest, I talked about this in my last Ekko review. I'll link that up here. Dark Harvest just scales so well with him. Like, if you can get through a good early game with Ekko, it's just such a good rune. You go Sudden Impact here. You can also go Cheap Shot. I feel like Cheap Shot is the better way to go. I mean, obviously, the way you like just one-shot someone is just like hitting a good W. And obviously, you need to rely on hitting the W. Sudden Impact's, I guess, better for consistent damage. But if you feel like you don't feel like you're going to hit W's, you're not confident with them, go for Sudden Impact. But W should be a spell you hit on an Ekko. Otherwise, sort of, what's the point of Ekko? Zombie Ward, that's great for you in terms of getting like really good pressure in the river and stuff, but I think Eyeball Collection is better for Ekko. He's not so much like the Elise leasing where he's literally just, you can't even walk into river contest him. He's like sort of weakish early game. So I think Eyeball Collection is just better for him. I would take that. Ravenous Hunter's fine. You go Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight. Okay, so this is like the full carry mode sort of Ekko build. You have many options. You can go Precision Tree, Triumph, and Tenacity. If you're versing a very heavy CC comp, this doesn't make sense for that. That's fine. You can also go potentially Water Walk in Nimbus Cloak. If you feel like you're versing a bunch of ranged champions, you need to get on them with your Smite. But again, I think your runes are really good here. And then attack speed, AP, and armor. Okay, so the only thing I'll switch out here is Eyeball Collection. Sudden Impact's fine. I prefer Cheap Shot. Okay, so let's jump into the early game now. And let's see your early game first, and then we'll go over and see what you could have done to win this game after 15 minutes. Okay, sorry, no, what am I talking about? Win condition. So yeah, win condition, you said mid lane. Honestly, I was thinking that after he got ahead of Cassidy and Talon would be efficiently in helping him with level lanes of Roan, so I tried to help before level 6. Okay, so talking about that, it's actually a little bit difficult because a Talon's always going to be hard shoving in a Cassidy, and that makes it very difficult to gank a Cassidy. A bit annoying. You have the right idea, but what you can do here by helping your Talon is helping him by protecting him with wards and also just presence. Making sure Graves is, I mean, in terms of 2v2, you guys slaughter a Graves and a Cassidy. So you don't necessarily have to gank and kill the Cassidy. Just get your Talon to get priority easily, and then you guys like move as like this 2-man death squad unit to either bot or top. I mean, you have a Leonidas Fortune who's a very strong early aggression lane. Potentially this is your really good win condition as well. 4-man dive in bot. And also with the Shen, like, I think bot, just make these 3 guys go 0 and 20 this game with Talon, but it all stems from Talon mid priority. That is the key. Obviously you can use Leona CC to lock down these guys. You have your W, your dives are great. That would be my win condition. That is my game plan this game as Ekko. Play around Talon's mid priority. And Shen, you know, Shen versus Darius, that's whatever. I know he's taking Ignite, that's a little strange, but I wouldn't really worry too much about top at all. A Shen's probably going to lose 1v1 to a Darius anyway. Okay, so this is I like the thought process for the ward, but you can't be warding this late. You're going to be very late to your red buff. Look at this, red buff spawn right now. This hurts your jungle clear. Either place the ward earlier or don't ward at all. This is never worth it. And this is going to really delay your bot lane as well here. And that means that Wukong and Yumi are getting a free lane, which is so bad. So you've actually really stuffed your bot lane here for that ward. Not worth it. But you do know that the Grave started red side, so that's information. He didn't start blue, and that's something you can use. So that's just something that you just can't do as a jungler. Can't start your buffs late. Alright, so we're doing Krugs here. I do like this jungle path. I do like just trying to scale up. Just don't do anything too crazy. Level 3 ganking Ekko can do, but Again, look at this. Mid-priority. Actually, Talon has literally just killed Kassadin. So, yeah, I can see how this game actually starts to get out of control. I'm thinking maybe this is a game where you start topside. I mean, I do really like the red side start for it. I mean, it's the most experienced in gold path. Clear Krugs here. This means that you can come on here, get a second Krugs after your first base. It's really efficient. So I think it's fine. But again, let's be playing around this Talon. This is the mid priority. This is the win condition. And he's killing the Kassadin, and this is going to be super easy for him. He has 18 CS to 5 right now. Going to deny all this CS. Kassadin doesn't have TP. This is going to be a slaughter. Okay, wow, Shen actually solo kills Darius. Alright, so your team is doing very damn well right now. Very, very well. So Graves actually shows up bot. This is something where ideally I'd be pinging. I didn't see any pings from you. You did a be careful ping at 2 minutes 50 seconds, but around 3, I mean, you should be telling your bot lane right now, Graves is bot side. Use danger pings, tell your team, type in chat, hey, Graves is bot side. I know he started red, I had the ward on blue. Just to prevent, you know, this sort of stuff from happening. Like, they might have to burn some summoners here. I mean, maybe you might not prevent it, but give them the information. You have the information. There's no harm in giving it. And you actually burn a lot of summoners there. So that Graves actually did pretty good work there. Maybe something, again, you could have prevented. So Graves is probably looking to base now. Chuck a ward in here. This would be good in terms of tracking Graves. Missed the W there. I'll just be taking these Raptors. Just do Raptors. I mean, it's great that you've shown pressure here. Kassadin's very scared to walk up. Hit the scrying plant on the way up. Way out. Actually, Graves is here. You probably can't do that anymore. So yeah, I really like to hit this as well when I can. Really important to hit that. It really just limits what the enemy team's vision can get. This Graves can get. Okay, so you should be able to get this pretty easily. I don't know what this Graves is doing. Full mid priority. Shen. This is a dead Graves. He ease in. Great work. Great W. Get the Rift Scuttler, Gromp, base, go bot side. Don't worry about top at all. Don't care about top. And we base off this. Great. Second Krugs. Let's spend our gold. Let's get our jungle item and stuff. You have a lot of gold. Let's start power farming this jungle. Scaling up. Playing around this Talon. Wow. Okay. This Talon is literally... I don't think I've ever seen a more fed Talon right now at 6 minutes. Okay, so Graves gang spot again. I can't believe this is working. I feel like this should be punished. Okay, Talon's come in here. Great. Get the kill on Graves. Alright, this is a W you should be hitting. Sometimes as Ekko, just use your W just to cut off their path. Like, if they're dead, they're dead. So you see here how you W here. Let's W here. Let's cut off their path. There's no reason to W here. They're going to be on the run. Right, let's see who you kill the Yuumi here, but you might not even kill the Wukong here actually. You do kill Wukong, but Yuumi gets away. You would have killed both with a better placed W. These things are really important as Ekko. Your W placement, super important. Predict where their path is going to be. Remember, there's a little bit of time on the W. Really important to be placing that correctly. Just takes practice. Practice makes perfect. Kassadin suicides in. Dragon, great. Okay. So... right now, let's think, what's the next objective right now? How do I accelerate this game? I've literally, I mean, my top lane's not winning anymore. Darius looks like he solo killed Shen, but I have a 5-0 out of control Talon. This is amazing to play around with the jungler. You can get whatever objective you want, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, create an efficient jungle path around that, and the answer to that is Rift Herald at 8 minutes is the next objective. So what you want to do here is clear Raptors, red, Krugs, base reset, spend your gold. I love that you have 2 control roles right now. This will really help you control top river, get Rift Herald 8 minutes, help Talon get priority here, then just secure Rift Herald. Start working around Talon, being with the team with him. Be friends with him in chat. You guys win this game. 2v literally 5, honestly. You're 1-0-2 right now. You're doing pretty good. You're farming okay-ish. Great. So it looks like you do this. Base and top side. No. Okay. So the Talon does die here, which is a bit unfortunate, but this is this is not good. I mean, I like that you're going bot now in a way. I mean, I still think you can just get this. What I want you to do here is, I still need you to do Rift Herald, and I still need you to set up Rift Herald. So what I need you to do here, come here, push this, then come clear your entire bot side jungle. Get a control ward here, then wait, your Talon will be up by then come and get Rift Herald. You just need to get this Rift Herald to break open the map here. I want you to use Rift Herald to break mid. That's what I want you to do. So then Talon is just this insane roamer. I mean, I sort of understand that you're like coming to do this because you saw like Graves top side, but you need this Rift Herald ASAP. Like, really do. I mean, Graves is bot here. Like, you would have got this Rift Herald right now. So you do take that blue. I mean, you're tied topside jungle. So this is a little bit of inefficiency happening right now. You're spending a lot of time bot. Dragon's not up for like, you know, another 2 minutes or so. You're sort of like trying to help your bot here, but again, this is the priority. This is how you accelerate the game. I actually don't really care if bot dies. I just need this to break mid, and we can help bot after. I mean, so Talon kills Kassadin again. Okay, so this is mechanical misplay again. I mean, I don't like to harp too much on mechanical misplays, but again, this is really important for Ekko. So you know his path, right? So Graves is walking in here. W right now, the brush. He obviously is walking into here. He doesn't know this is here. W this right now. I mean, you could probably kill him, literally. I mean, if you had cheap shot, you'll definitely be able to kill him. But then you W late, like he's just going to E over the wall. You know? Really important. I can't emphasize enough how important Ekko W is. Alright, so I still want you to get Rift Herald. I mean, you're protecting your Talon here, I guess. But figure out a way to get this objective. So important. How much gold do you have? You have 500 gold. You actually don't have any control wards now. I'm not sure where you've been placing them. But I needed you to use them to set up here. This is a little strange now, I think. Like, you don't have any control wards. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of difficult to get Rift. Actually, you can just get Rift, honestly. Talon's ult's coming back up. Your Ekko with ults. Your 3v3 is insane. Like, there's no way the enemy team can kill you guys at all. Literally just force it. I don't even care if this is warded or Rift. Graves knows you're doing this. Look at this. You have full top priority. Come here. If you really want mid priority, come here and get it. You can get it with you and Talon. Again, Kassadin and Graves can't walk up. Just do Rift Herald. If they want to come 3v3, you guys, I welcome it. But again, ideally, you have controls for this situation. And this is not you thinking, how can I set this up? This is you sort of just be like, I'm just going to clear my camps. I might do Rift Herald if I do. Instead of saying proactive play, Fed Talon, I'm the Ekko. Let's get this Rift Herald. I'm going to do anything I can to get this Rift Herald to accelerate this game, which should be your mindset. Because, like, if you say you're struggling that past 15 minutes, like, by you not doing Rift Herald, you're wasting... You're purposely extending this game for no reason. The longer the game goes, the more out of control it is for you. Alright, so Talon kills bot there. I mean, Talon's sort of doing your job now as well. Can't exactly do Rift Herald anymore now. I mean, I really just need to play around my Talon. You and Shen aren't the hottest combo right now. I mean, Shen's not super fair. Darius is very scary. Just base, bot side, clear this. We need to start setting up Dragon now. I actually think you've completely lost your opportunity to Rift Herald right now. Let's start setting this up. So I'm going to note this down here. Wasting time top. Set up Dragon. Like, use win condition right now for Dragons as well. You have so many win condition opportunities. You're just wasting time top. Like, Shen is not a win condition. Shen versus Darius. Let's ignore that. So we do base. You're going to come pretty late to Dragon here. You do have 2 control wards. Talon has mid priority. Bot lane, unfortunately, is going to die again. So this is a rule for jungling. I talk about this a lot. Instead of doing your Raptors, come here, clear vision first. Get a control ward down. The vision first, then objectives. Check Rift Scuttler. That's a super important objective to get. I know there's a lot going on bot right now, but again, I just want you and Talon to be this 2-man death squad. Protect him. Come down here. That will pressure bots so much that they'll need to back off. And you guys can literally just wait for Misfortune to come back up and then get Dragon. Alright, so sort of missed the... Oh, that's butchering lots of stuff there. Talon kills the Graves. And we kill Wukong. Okay, let's do Dragon. So yeah, this is what you said here. Around 12, what should I have done? Take Drake or what? Absolutely. Your Ekko was still ult and flash versus a Kassadin who's 1-4 the Rod of Aegis. Just get your learning on it. Come up here. Get it. Your Misfortune's back on the map. Enemy team's going to take ages to get here. I don't care that they see you doing this. Just get it. Get this. Like, Kassadin, I can promise you cannot 1v3 you guys. You have ult. He's super weak. You've potentially missed your opportunity to do Dragon out. Now the enemy team's all back on the map. Kassadin has mid priority. Wasting time ganking this here. And now you're just on the defense. See, now you're just reacting to the enemy team. This is a huge problem. And so it's very small things. Like, you need to be the one making the proactive plays with Talon. Like, sure, I mean, if the enemy team's giving you free kills, I mean, I can't even say that, because you need to make the proactive plays to get this Rift Herald and Dragon. Just not walking around baiting them fights. Every second that you're not getting Rift Herald and Dragon is a win for the enemy team, because they're slowly getting back into this game, getting into the late game. So this is just reacting play by you. And whenever you're ahead, don't be the one reacting. Whenever you're reacting, you're losing. Think of it that way. I mean, there's some situations where that rule doesn't apply, but in this specific case, you need to be the proactive one. Alright, you just get one shot by Ekko, I mean the Wukong, and you lose Dragon off this now probably. I mean, Talon can maybe clean up here. So he does, I mean he's out of control here, but you lose a Dragon. So, you know, getting that fourth drag win condition, slowly falling further and further out of your reach. Okay, so you go topside now. I really don't like you going topside. I think this is pretty inefficient. I know that I'm talking about Rift Herald, but I need you to get this objective. I need you to really start farming up. Like, you're actually starting to fall behind, honestly. You're a level below this Cassidy right now. Clear your entire top bot side jungle. Come up here. I love that you have 2 control wards. Then get Rift Herald when Talon's back on the map. And then doing Rift Herald. Like, I don't like that you're going topside here. It's not the most efficient path around your next objective. And again, you're falling behind. I mean, you're even with the 0-5 Graves. That right there just highlights how inefficient you've been in terms of your jungle path in this game. Alright, so we're finally doing Rift Herald. I don't like that Talon's walk in. Just get mid-tower Talon. Come on. And help you get Rift Herald, but should be okay still. Darius shows mid. Alright, so you do get this first Rift Herald. Good work, but 7 minutes too late. Should have got 2 Rift Heralds this game. It would have really made you end in this game. Getting these towers much easier. Alright, so Talon is just getting kill after kill. This is just a slaughter. Again, your mindset really needs to be, he's going to get mid-tower off this. You don't even need Rift Herald to break it. Bot gets that. Alright, you need to be playing around this Talon hardcore. Like, I don't even care about your bot right now. You have him 0-5 misfortune. It's good that they've broken that tower. 2-man death squad. Shen can come ult you when you're in sticky situations. So you're coming down here. Potentially want to back off here. No. I just want you to clear your bot side camps, honestly. Alright, I guess misfortune comes and helps. And Shen, oh, actually, I just realized as well, Shen took that Rift Herald. Okay, this is okay, but the general rule of thumb is never let your laners ever take Rift Herald. I would have actually saved that Rift Herald, because you're going to get top tower anyway, right? So Shen blew it just on top. You're going to get it anyway, easily, because that was the next objective. The enemy team, you'll have constant mid priority. You can get this. Save that Rift Herald for this. It's your responsibility to be the one deciding where Rift Herald goes as a jungler. You're the one that pressures the map. So this is really big mistake there of you letting Shen get Rift Herald. Never let your laners get Rift Herald. Unless you have like an insane split pushing Jax or something like that. Okay, so your Talon just keeps killing people. I really want you to do Raptors, Krugs, and then base, spend your gold, then come and start helping your Talon. You really need, I don't like you walking around the map on 2k gold. You had the opportunity to base. You're weaker for no reason. You know, you had the opportunity. Take every moment you can take base to spend gold. Do it. Really important. Refresh your 2 control wards. So this is a perfect situation there. I'd love if you had Rift Herald here. You know, this will allow you getting Baron much easier. All right, let's do some counter jungling. Let's not too much siege. You guys don't have the best siege comp. We need to just keep getting ahead in experience and gold, denying Graves farm. Okay, so I really don't like you fighting here. Biggest thing is here, you don't have your 2 control wards. You haven't base to spend your 1700 gold. Talon needs to base spend his gold. Dragon is coming up soon. This is a dice roll fight. Your Leona's in base. This is a 4 versus 5. Don't take these fights, like, at all. Like, this is how you lose games. Risk. I know that you're super far ahead and it's fun to get kills and fights. I mean, you just have to burn flash there, which is a super important cooldown. You know, Talon super fed is going in, but look at this. This is 3 versus 5. Huge risk. You're lucky the enemy team's so far behind and Talon's pretty good. You burn your ult here. Everyone's burning ults. You could have just got Dragon, saved those ults for a potential Baron fight in the next minute or two. Get a 20-minute Baron. Alright, what's going on here? This is Silver Shenanigans. Fight, fight, fight. Alright. Talon's literally just 1 versus 5 in. Okay, I'm still confused how you lose this game. Definitely gonna... Let's really take a look here. I mean, the only thing I can think of right now is you're just not playing around Talon. You and Talon are not, like, friends for some reason. Like, this guy's your win condition. 20-1 Talon. He has 20 of the 27 kills. Your bot lane's useless, your Shen's useless. If your Talon dies, like, you guys can't win fights, honestly. Alright, so, huge mistake here. You're really good with 2 control wards like the last 20 minutes, but for some reason now you're not prioritizing control wards when it's actually the most important time to prioritize your control wards. Refillable potion's useless at this time. Sell it. Let's start objective. Top side river. Baron. 2 controls so important. How are you going to control top river without 2 control wards? Very difficult to do. I don't think I've ever seen it done effectively. Okay, so I definitely don't like that Talon's bot. So this is something where you can be communicating with your team. Hey, let's start pressuring Baron. I really want you to do Krugs first. And then, so out of base, I actually want you to do Krugs Raptors. It's just more of an efficient route around starting to pressure topside. But, I mean, now you're moving topside, and guess what? You have no control wards. You use a sweeper for 1 brush. Like, again, this is going to show right here how you can control this. I mean, now you actually do have to wait for your Talon. So I guess there's not much you can really do here. Maybe you go help kill this Darius, potentially. Misfortune dies. Okay, so this is such a perfect example. The fact that this game's starting to get out of control, like, slowly but surely. The Talon's dying now. He's doing dumb things, which he's going to do. He's a 21-1 Talon. Like, he's going to feel like he owns the world. But this is why you need to end the game and perfect the early game before... End the game before your team loses it for you. And that's what I can see is going to happen here. And again, you didn't do that by prioritizing getting that dragon. You lost the 3rd... I mean, your next dragon could be your 4th dragon, you know? Also, the Rift Herald, you should have had 2 Rift Heralds. You shouldn't have let Shen get it. All these things are adding up for you extending the game for no reason. And now, again, you don't have 2 control wards, which is not good for controlling topside. So yeah, Talon's bot, don't like him there. But you sort of just need to stick with him. Doesn't matter where he is right now. Actually, no. He definitely tell him he needs to be topside. Because if you and Talon are bot, they will take Baron from you, which you can't do. Okay, so assess the map right here. I know that I'm harping on you guys being a death squad, but I would need you to be a 2-man death squad smartly. So, Leona's in base. Misfortune's here. Shen, sure, can ult, but this is a potential 3 versus 5 fight. Enemy team's all missing. You have no vision of them. This is numbers disadvantage you don't want to be taking. So you kill the Darius. And now Wukong engages. And you're actually going to die as well. Simple mathematics. 3 versus 5. What would you rather be prioritizing in terms of fighting? Like, even though you're far ahead, you just don't want to be throwing games like this. Okay, so Talon is just doing crazy... I mean, this is eventually going to bite Talon in the ass. But this is why I need you to be around him for when he does do that. Like, you're around to, like, help him. So, I mean, like, right there is the perfect example. He's going just too ham. Not just sitting in... Like, Talon should literally just sit inside, not going for kills anymore. And then, you know, waiting for the enemy team to rotate, go mid, just running around the map being a nuisance. But, obviously, you can't control what Talon does, but... Maybe you could have told him in the chat that's what you should be doing. May or may not listen to you, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so yeah, I still don't like that you don't have 2 controls and refillable potion right now. I mean, this is not good. Again, you're so good with 2 controls pre-20 minutes, and then you just dropped the ball. Don't know what happened there. Okay, so Dragon's coming up soon. We do maybe look into prioritize. I just realized your Leona's actually like AFK in base right now. She's been AFK for like 3 minutes, I think. Not really much you can do now, unfortunately. I mean, Darius Shen just died. Now it's 3 versus 5. Dragon might need to just concede it, to be honest. Yeah, you guys are going to lose Dragon here. So just all the best you can do here is just defend. I mean, you guys can still win this game. You and Talon need to start playing around each other. I mean, you play around the Talon, but you and Talon coordinating with each other at the very least. Okay, so good defense. You do lose that dragon, unfortunately. Alright, so let's just get controls and let's play around this talent. It's the best we can do. One control ward. So refillable potion, two control wards. Super more important. Again, you need to play around this talent. You need to make sure if you're camping, you're looking for assassin picks here, is what you need to be doing with mid priority. Need two control wards. Super important. So this is not the time to be efficient. This is the time to play around your Talon. Like, your Leona, you're actually on a huge timer if Leona is not getting back soon. So Talon bases, that means we need to wait for him. You should have just based there and got two controls as well. But clearing this... Yeah, this is starting to look grim. You guys are starting like 1,000 gold down now here. Leona's still AFK. Do get the kill there. Alright, cool. So, I mean, we still can do things, I think. Where you going? Where you going, Ekko? Let's go. Let's just sit on this Talon. I mean, you guys could comfortably, I think, 2 versus 4 in the right circumstance. So, you're not playing around your Talon here. Like, Krugs is not worth it at all. You should be here helping him right now. Alright, he almost dies. Yeah, this is eventually going to bite him in the ass. And he does get away. Hopping like a frog. Shen ults you. I mean, I don't really want you to be fighting bot at all. Again, I need you to be topside, getting some picks, getting kills, controlling river, topside, and then making the enemy team walk into here and just getting picks with your Talon. That's how you win this game, even though Leona's AFK. Like, try and make the best of your situation. You don't want to be in these obvious fights where they know where you are and, like, you know, where Talon is. Alright, so you get one shot without using your ult. Talon kills Cassidon again. Come on, Leona. Let's get back. Talon dies there. That's really not good. Alright. Oh, we actually have a reconnected Leona. But potentially going to lose Baron from this. Dragon is coming up soon, so maybe look to start preparing that. You still haven't sold your fillable potion for 2 control wards. Huge mistake. You just can't walk into here at all. This is so risky without 2 control wards. Okay, we actually do find them on Baron. They take it. Okay. So, let's not go in yet. Let's wait for our Talon. Remember, Talon is our most fed member. You could maybe clean up these guys and, like, get third dragon, then get... Like, this could be your comeback. Don't engage. 1 versus 4. Where you look at your Talon. Only fight around your Talon. Your rest of your team is useless. 2 and 9. Misfortune now 3 and 9. You and Ekko are the core ones to be carrying this game. So you die there, unfortunately. That means Dragon's not an option anymore. Actually, Talon looks to steal it, but doesn't get it. Still no 2 controls from base. You still hold on to a refillable potion. You don't need it anymore. You don't need it past like 13 minutes. Like you clear fine. Trust me, you don't need the healing. Oh, Talon gets caught. And they have Baron, don't they? Still, some of them do, I think. Alright, this must be where you lose the game. Yeah. Talon gets killed again. Back and forth. But this is where you lose the game. Okay, so... I mean, it was obviously unfortunate for Leona, but the rule here is end the game. Focus objectives. Create your efficient jungle path and around those objectives. End the game before your team loses it for you. You know, like this Talon theoretically didn't, but sort of did. I mean, obviously your bot lane didn't do too well, your Shen didn't do too well, but you definitely had opportunities to end this game at like 23, 24 minutes before the Leona even AFK'd. I mean, you could have even 4v5 with how fed your Talon was. I don't think I've ever really seen a more fed Talon than that. So, yeah, definitely a lot to learn in here in terms of Ekko, especially mechanically as well. Some things here, like they might look small, but they do make a difference, especially the W usage. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this review. You can check out my full notes over my blog, nathanbot.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.